I've tried to make this video once before, and in the process I spilled about a quarter of that cup of tea on me. So it's been an eventful few weeks for the United Kingdom where I live, and I thought I would talk about some of the things that have happened. But I don't want to make a video just sort of giving a big overview of the various things that have been happening. And I don't want to just try and convince you of one way to think about it or not, because it's been in the news a lot and you're all clever people, like you probably know what's happened, or you can either find out. But what I think might be interesting or useful for me to do is just sort of give you an idea of how people, or how sort of the perception of events has been from my point of view, because I feel like that's maybe not something you could get from like an internet article or a big news report. So what has been going on from the point of view of a 17-year-old piece of trash student living in Manchester. So that's what I'm going to talk about until the battery runs out, I guess. Yeah. I guess the first question to ask is, and some people have been asking it, is what do I think about Brexit? Do I like it or not? And no, I'm not the biggest fan. Certainly not so far. And if I have been able to vote, which I wasn't, I'll get to that. I would have voted to remain. But the majority of the UK, or the majority of the voting UK, did not share my opinion, and so here we are. The majority of my friends share my point of view, I think, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much everyone I know agrees and is unhappy about the result of this decision. And I should point out that I live in Manchester, which is a city and a left-wing city, so there is probably going to be more people who I know and around me who are unhappy with this, and also, you know, people surround themselves with people they agree with, so of course there's going to be more people who agree with me than don't. But yeah, generally me and the people around me, and a lot of the people I know, are unhappy with the Brexit. It's not good. There are some people who are happy about Brexit, and you know, there have been tons of arguments with loads of different people all around social media and in college, and all of that has been kicking off. Like the whole country's been arguing with itself for the past month, but it's really kicked into higher gear now. To give you an idea of what the general mood of Britain is at the moment, if I go to my news app on my phone, the headlines you get are Brexit job threats, racism spreading like arsenic, Nigel Farage has volcano of fury over immigration, fix this mess. There are teenagers, not to say that we all like that, there are teenagers that are happy about it and support the referendum, but on the morning of the result I go on Twitter and it's just this huge shitstorm of like, one, surprise, because nobody thought this was going to happen. Nobody thought the Leave campaign would win. Everybody expected like Remain to win, and so like I didn't see this coming, and I don't think most of my friends saw this coming. So surprise is one. Then it turned pretty quickly to anger, and people are pretty fucking hacked off because, understandably, to be honest, because we've just lost the right to live and work in 26 countries, or by the time we've fucking left, which is a whole other problem in itself. It's still going to be possible, but it's going to be way more of a ball ache than it was previously. Third, it's just like scared and sadness, like nobody knows what's going to happen, and the pound fucking free fell, as I'm sure you're aware. Like, people are scared. Like, those headlines haven't stopped. It's a scary time. I will say this though, my Twitter fucking banged like it's never done before. Like, Brexit may be bad for the British economy, but in terms of the meme economy, like, Brexit memes are so fucking hot right now. So, putting aside the memes and the short-term anger, what else is sort of floating around the general British teens' psyche, I guess? I suppose I should explain a bit about why people are really fucking angry about this whole thing. The biggest one is, I'm 17, okay? The age of voting in the United Kingdom is 18. I was not able to vote in this referendum, but this decision is now going to affect me for the foreseeable future. Like, this is a really big deal, and I wasn't able to have a say in it. I had no way of voting. I could hand out leaflets, I could tell other people what to vote, but in the end I had no diplomatic representation in this process. And that's pissed a lot of people off. Like, especially 17 and 18 year olds, at least where I live, get quite politically involved. Like, they often have a party they like, or a view on a certain issue, and there's nothing, they can't do anything about it because they can't vote. And it's really frustrating, especially when something as massive as this happens. And you can see, to a 17-year-old, why this looks like a really, really shitty deal. Of course, if you're a 17-year-old who wants to leave, you're happy. Like, you're happy with that. But another thing is, the majority of young people in the country wanted to remain in the EU, and the majority that wanted to remain but were not able to vote are really hacked off. So I would say the main thing among British teenagers right now regarding this is just frustration and anger about the fact that we didn't get a say in our own future. It's deep tonight, yeah. But on top of that, and I'm trying to make this a short video, because the longer I talk, the more chance there is of me saying something I'm going to regret. And I don't want to do that, because I don't want to give a stupid or incorrect or poor representation of, like, things. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Like, we don't even know when or if we're going to leave. Like, the Prime Minister resigned, right? And he also said that he's not going to trigger Article 50, which makes us leave. He's going to leave that up to the next person. But he's not stepping down until October, so does that mean we're not starting to leave the EU until October? And it's a 2-year process to leave the EU anyway, so we're like in this purgatory. It's all a big, of stuff going on at the moment. The Prime Minister's resigned, so everyone in that party is fighting over who's going to be the next leader. The opposition party, the Labour Party. You remember that guy, Jeremy Corbyn, who we were arguing about in the last video?
He's not a radical, fuck you. He's not a radical.
His party has basically decided that he didn't try hard enough in the Remain campaign, and is now actively trying to get rid of him. Parliament is tearing itself apart. The Scottish are pretty much planning to go independent because they wanted to remain, but the rest of England wanted to leave. Northern Ireland, I'm not even going there. Like, it's mad. It's just a mad set of events. Everyone's shouting at each other. No one knows what's going on, and teenagers are just really fucking depressed by the whole thing, because, like, we don't know, like, we really don't know what the future of our country looks like at the moment. Yeah, that's kind of a little snapshot of, I'm gonna admit, this video was a mess, but I kind of just, like, tried to give you a sense of my perspective on things, and if it sounded messy, that's because it is messy. I don't know what's going on, nobody knows what's going on. If you take one thing away from this video, nobody knows what's going on. No one. That's kind of it for the moment. That felt good, to be honest, to just sort of sit down and get it all out. Yeah, I enjoyed that little vlog. That was good fun. But if you're a British person and you watch this video and you think I'm wrong, or you don't like what I said, one, you could be right. Like, I'm an idiot. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. And please post your opinion, like, in the comments, because I'm just really trying to provide like a snapshot of what English people are thinking at the moment. So if you think I'm a Europhilic idiot, let me know why. Like, if you could provide a Korean translation in the comment, that'd be super great. Thanks for that. I finished my exams, which is cool. So summer's starting, so I very hesitantly say more videos, probably. I hope so. I'd be interested. I tell you what would be interesting. I'd be interested to see your perspectives on all of this from the outside. The French and the Germans basically have this combination of like amusement and pity for us. So yeah, I'd be really interested to read like your perspectives on the whole Brexit thingamajig. Yeah, okay. That was the video. Thank you for watching and bearing with my incoherent fucking rambling mess of a video. But thank you for sticking with it. I hope there'll be another video soon. I really hope it's not about a similar topic, because this was exhausting. But yeah, thanks to Chloe, because I don't doubt that she did the translations for this. So much love. And yeah, I hope everyone's well. I've got social media stuff which you can follow if you'd like. And yeah, see you next time with some more spicy political memes.